Well, hello friends, and welcome to Indigo Intuitive Tarot. I am Indigo, and I am here to provide you with intuitive messages and downloads via the tarot, as well as several oracle cards per usual. Now, while these intuitive messages and downloads are intended for love, romance, and relationships, they may also, and oftentimes do, apply to other areas and aspects of your incarnation in this crazy-ass 3D reality that we're in, okay? So please, as always, take what applies, and if it doesn't apply, what do? We let it fly. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's a love reading. This is going to be a very, 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 very simple past, present, future. 3 cards. 3 cards. We're just going to see where you were, where you are, and where you're going, okay? So listen, there's something on my table. Before I started this this morning while I was making coffee, I want to tell you the energies that landed for me this morning, because these are, I don't want to say they're serious energies, but it's just something that I know that's going on right now in the collective. Sorry, I'm putting oil on my hands. Something that I know that's going on in the collective right now, and it's something that I see coming up, okay? We all know shit's crazy right now, y'all. I mean, just look around, okay? We all know stuff's crazy right now. And what I'm seeing coming up for people in various different sorts of situations for various different reasons is people wanting to lean back in to old patterns, especially old patterns of addiction, okay? Because what happens when things feel tumultuous and things feel chaotic, we like to soothe and we like to numb and we like to use substances to do so. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be really honest with you. I'm not someone who lives a high stress life on purpose. Like, I purposefully designed my life to be as low stress as possible because, baby, I worked with the public for almost 20 years. Right? Now, with that being said, be really honest. I used to be a smoker, a cigarette smoker, right? I haven't smoked in years and years. And this morning, as I was making my coffee, I got this overwhelming feeling of wanting to smoke, of wanting a cigarette. Now, you know, anyone that has quit any sort of addictive substance will tell you, yeah, these things come up, these waves come up. But it didn't just come up this morning. It came up last week. And it came up a few days before that. Like, it's been a couple of weeks now. However, this isn't just me. I'm seeing other people, like real life experiences, you know, people that I know going through this same sort of emotional pattern or reaching for substances to numb and soothe. So please, I know that's not love related, but please be aware that this may come up for you if you've had any form of clinging or addiction to substances, to behaviors. It's giving very much devil energy, like the devil card, right? Keeping us bound, keeping us chained to things, all right? And it could be relationships. It could be toxic relationships, toxic romantic relationships. And if you are in a toxic romantic situation or relationship, I wish you peace and safety, okay? And I wish for you to move away from such things and take the lessons that you need to learn from said situations, okay? So you don't repeat them. Okay, so again, past, present, future. Romance focused. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what they have for y'all today. Of course, we're going to use the little mini light seers to clarify. They're ready to talk. They're ready to talk. That's the 3 of Cups. Someone wants a reunion. I'm not going to include this in the actual 3 cards. We're just going to keep it over here. Okay. It's like a bonus card. All right, your past energy. Why are the cards sticking together? They do not want to talk. Past energy, the Emperor. Could be an older masculine energy. Present energy, King of Cups. The emotionally balanced, loving father. Future energy, 2 of Wands. A choice is going to need to be made. It's giving that world. I'm just feeling expansion. He's having a blast though. I mean, I love a good drummer, honestly. I love the drums. I play trumpet, but I love the drums. I think playing drums is amazing. On the bottom, we have the 7 of coins, or the 7 of pentacles, right? This is an interesting depiction of the 7 of pentacles, because usually the 7 of pentacles is someone like standing in their garden, like waiting for what they've planted to fully bloom or come to fruition, right? And here she is with her business, and this person handing her these 7 coins, like she's about to make it, right? Like it's a card of patience. Maybe something is causing you to be patient at this time. But you have this 3 of Cups here. Maybe someone is patiently waiting for a reunion or a celebration. All right, we're going to clarify, y'all. We're going to clarify. So you have this Emperor here in your past energy. This is Aries energy. Could be a masculine Aries energy, right? You know what I'm being drawn to most in this card is his family and that picture behind him. I just heard him doing it all for my family. Or maybe, you know, if this is your energy, even if you're not a masculine energy, like if this is you, like you're doing it for your ancestors, you're doing it for your lineage, you know, or at least you were, because this is your past energy, right? Doing it for your lineage. What an interesting energy in your past. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Again, you could have been dealing with a masculine fire sign, because Aries is a fire sign. Okay. Spirit team. Why is the Emperor here for the past energy? Why is the Emperor here for the past energy? Ooh. The Lovers. It's definitely a love reading. The Magician. Interesting. The Star. Ooh. With the Ace of Pentacles. This is very interesting. In your past, okay. I hate to be this stereotypical, but it's giving your masculine parent. It's just the surface read. The masculine parent caused you maybe to have patterns in your love life, in your relationships, and in your past, you alchemized that through healing. So, you know, I hate to say like daddy issues, because I think that that's ridiculous, but like, you know what I mean? There may have been issues with the father, with the grandfather, with the uncle, right? Or this could be just a past partner, right? Where you were in a connection in this relationship, something happened, but it seems like once you alchemized through healing, right, you had a new beginning, right? Did this past partner treat you like an option? Maybe, because some people say the 3 of Cups can also be a third party situation. So maybe that is why this has come out. Okay. Don't forget we have this, and I will clarify this card as well. Okay. So this was either a parent, a grandparent, a guardian, masculine guardian. Maybe there was something that happened, right? Maybe your masculine guardian just worked too much and was a little bit absent, right? That had an influence on the way you show up in relationships, but I feel like you moved through it. You have moved through it, okay? Past partner, same thing. You have moved through it. You realized that you had all the tools at your disposal to do the healing work, to actually heal. And maybe there were lessons there for you through that healing, right? Like maybe you took on traits of this parent, guardian, or past partner, right? Maybe they turned you into a workaholic, right? And it made you absent in your relationships. Maybe it made you codependent in your relationships. going to be different for everyone, y'all. Going to be different for everyone. All right, we're going to focus on your current energy. Oh, I saw the Queen of Cups almost fall out. Oh, could we have a match? Have we done the healing work so we find an actual match for ourselves? Spirit team, why is the Queen, or see, I almost said Queen of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here for the collective's current energy? Nope, too many cards, Spirit. Why is the King of Cups here? The Devil, the Page of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles returns. Remember I said devil energy earlier? I said that earlier when I was talking about feeling these like old behavioral patterns coming up. Whatever stabbed you in the back, though, you're getting up, you're taking those 10 swords out of your back, and you're walking towards the light, okay? There is something here, again, now I'm really getting either this was an older partner when you were younger or this was a guardian. Because the Page of Cups is an immature energy. It's a younger energy, right? And with this Devil here, in your current energy, toxic thoughts, toxic patterns, toxic beliefs, behaviors are showing up in your current relationship, right? Are showing up or are coming through how you show up in relationship. Something here feels like, I mean, you have a new beginning, a solid new beginning. It's like it's being presented to you, but it is ultimately your choice to heal, right? And to manifest this type of partner, masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter, right? Looking very much like the family man, very much the loving father, right? Very much the creative, and he's not someone who's afraid to paint his fingernails with his daughter. Do you know what I mean? Like that sort of energy. Now, if this isn't you, this could be a toxic masculine water sign who is here to provide you with an offer, but the offer isn't what it appears to be. Remember, what is this saying? Everything that glimmers, or everything that shimmers isn't always gold, or, you know, that saying. They may be presenting as a King of Cups, but due to this Devil energy here, due to to whatever toxicity they got going on with them, they're actually just a page. They're a page with a tiny cup, acting like it's a Ace of Pentacles. Okay, I'm trying to read this different ways because I understand that people's situations are different. Okay, what was on the bottom? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, so this could be a partner presenting as a King of Cups when really they're a page. Okay, it's under this. Look, Ace of Cups. Your intuition is telling you something about this. I see this happiness. I see this joy. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, but underneath that is the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It's giving something isn't what it seems. Okay? Something isn't what it seems. Now, this could be you, this could be them. Right? Like I said, you could have toxic patterns from a past partner or a parent, and you're presenting as a King of Cups when really you're a page, or someone else is. Okay? There's a new beginning here. But if it's backed up by Devil energy, I don't know. I don't know about that. All right, so we're going to look towards the future. Spirit team, why is the Two of Wands here for the collective, for their future energy? Two of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. Too many cards, Spirit. Oh, no, it's just two. Okay, they said take them. Sorry. Sorry. All right, Two of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Six of Swords. Actually, no, they're saying this way. I don't know why. They're saying this way. Bottom of the deck. Conflict and arguments here, but in your future energy, it's giving the choices you make are going to direct which way this boat goes. Okay. So if this is you carrying the toxic energy here with the devil, right? If you are able to finally let it die here with the death card, the rebirth process is going to steer you towards calmer waters. Okay. The perspective, though, is needed. The new perspective is needed to see this for what it is. If this is a partner external to you, again, a King of Cups actually being like a Page of Cups because they're toxic and they're trying to, you know, have a stable new beginning, whatever. If this is a partner in this current energy, taking a step back, a time out, is going to allow you to see them for what they are, and then you'll finally be able to let it go and move on, right? I really get, like, with this Two of Wands, I just heard marching to the beat of your own drum. If this past energy is a parent, you might have been rebellious against this parent. That's really what it's giving me. Like they were, I'm not trying to be political, like maybe they were very conservative and you're very liberal, right? And I just see you like really, even in the future, becoming more of who you are, becoming more expressive, becoming not more vocal, but just being more authentic. Because you let old things die and you moved on. You moved on to something better. I don't think you're going to stay in this conflict and this regret and this, you're not going to stay in this very much longer if you're in it. Completing that cycle with the World card there. All right, so we are going to clarify this Three of Cups because it did come out randomly. So it must be important. Spirit team, why is the Three of Cups here? Now, on the surface, this card doesn't look bad. It's just three feminine energied beings getting together, you know, spilling the tea, talking, catching up. Okay. But again, some people say the Three of Cups can be third-party energy. It can also signify drinking too much. So remember, I said I have this like very strong feeling around people going back to addictive behaviors and substances. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups clarified by the Eight of Cups, the King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. If this Three of Cups is like the celebration, party too much, even third party situations, I just see you walking away from it. I do. I see you walking away from it. I see you very much leveling up in your stability and not accepting anything less than what you're willing to give. Maybe you're walking towards a masculine earth sign. Maybe that's going to be your next partner. But it's almost like, or you could be reuniting with the King of Pentacles. You know, that maybe that's something, you know, maybe you walked away from all this and you walked away from a King of Cups who was actually a Page of Cups, right? Trying to offer you something that wasn't fully mature yet, even though it looked real nice and shiny. You want to walk towards the King of Pentacles with reciprocity, equal give and take, right? I don't think you want to stay in possibly toxic. I just get this partying, this like drinking, like I'm seeing people almost like New Year's Eve, like toasting champagne and champagne bottles and all of that. That's actually what I'm seeing. You're being patient though. You are being patient because you had that. Is this 2 cards stuck together here? You had this. What's underneath of it? Ace of Cups. Yeah. You want the new loving beginning. You might be willing to wait on it, or you might be putting things in place currently to get there. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Definitely listen to your intuition. Okay. So we're going to put some romance angels on it. Okay. We're going to see what they have to say. Spirit team, can we get 3 cards for the collective, please? See, that devil. I'm telling you, there are things going on. There are energies in the air. And I understand, you know, stuff is real chaotic. So I understand why people are wanting to revert back to old, like, numbing and coping mechanisms and things. But please watch out for that. Yeah, you got new love coming in, which is beautiful. You got passion. Oh, be careful with this devil and this passion. This is someone, you know, you're dealing with or used to deal with, because baby, reconciliation. Same. You want me to pull 4? Pull what's on the bottom. Chemistry. Be careful. If I'm going to say this, if someone uses physical intimacy, we will say, as I almost want to say a weapon, but not in the assault sort of way. I'm trying to monitor, be careful what I say. Not in the assault sort of way, but as a way to get back into your life sort of way. Be careful. Okay? Be careful, because the 2 of Wands is also about making choices, right? What choices are you going to make? Because it looks like you're moving on, you're walking away, you're getting new perspectives, you're healing from past energies. I don't know. Be very, very careful. It's giving like, oh, it's upside down now. It's giving like someone uses physical intimacy to numb out, right? See, look, now they're upside down again. My cards must be all upside down. I don't know why someone from your past is returning to your life. Be careful, especially if it was a past partner that you had to heal from, okay? Especially if it was a past partner. I said religious factors on the bottom. I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, I mean, could you be having a passionate new beginning with a new partner? Sure. Maybe it's this King of Pentacles. Sure. But with this devil being here, especially being in the center in your current energy, I really want you to take the position of the Hanged Man and hang back and see it for what the hell it is. Okay? See it for what it is. All right. We're going to pull some of these oracle cards. I forget, honey, I forget the name of this deck, so I apologize. Oh, take it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to be one of my readings. If I didn't drop a card, y'all. One more, Spirit. Thank you. Well, date, shock, coffin. How funny, we have the death card. Mirror. If this is someone coming back into your life, it's going to shock the shit. This is like a Tower card. This is like surprise. Like they're going to ask you out, especially with reconciliation. Someone is coming back. Yeah. But here's the thing. Just because someone comes back doesn't mean like, oh, we're meant to be. We're meant to be because it's so passionate. No. They're coming to reflect back to you either the lessons you should have learned, should be learning, where your blind spots might be. Like, look at it like that. Look at this person as, I mean, possibly an energy vampire, yes, but what are they showing you? What are they reflecting back to you? They might just be showing you that they think you're still dumb. It will take them back, right? Also, if you're feeling triggered at this time and old kind of toxic, addictive behaviors and patterns are showing up for you, what is that showing you about yourself? Okay. But this is something that should have died and that you should let die. Okay. You should let this go. Take the wisdom, leave the wounding, of course, but this is going to be a shock to you. This is going to be a shock to you. But this may just be coming around. So I heard you can put the final nail in the coffin and move forward. Get the introspection, right, of what you were supposed to learn with this situation. So this is what I have for y'all. I hope that it has provided you with guidance and clarity, as it is always, always, always my intention to serve. Happy May. I hope that you all are taking such good care of yourselves. And if you like this reading, please like and subscribe. Take care of yourselves, everyone. I'll talk to y'all very, very soon.